I'm Dana Coffield. I'm a founding editor at the Colorado Sun, which is a new startup publication in Colorado. Before we started the Colorado Sun, I worked for about 15 years at the Denver Post, where I led a lot of coverage around the legalization of recreational marijuana and the business implications. I'll be moderating a panel called Relationships That Work. And I think what these panelists will bring to the people who participate is solid information that they can put in their toolkits to take home so that they will be ready to roll when legalization gets its legs in their hometowns. Well, I feel like the subject matter is super compelling. I feel like if you're for example, a residential property manager and you're managing, say, homes in big fancy neighborhoods and you've got absentee landlords, things are going on in those homes that may lead their clients to have assets that are absolutely valueless at the end of the transaction. So they need to be thinking about not only the legalization, but what markets have been created as a result. What I do think is that the cannabis industry is upsetting the real estate industry, and not in a negative way. It's just changing the cycles. And as it makes those changes, real estate professionals need to be prepared for the changes in the cycle. For example, in the warehouse industry, in Colorado, many old, terrible warehouses that should have been torn down 15 years ago suddenly are valuable as grow space, and that's upset the demand for the entrepreneurs who just need some terrible old space that they can make snowboards, and now it's not available to them. So it's just changing the way that we do business in real estate now, and people need to be prepared for that. I think Colorado's real estate industry built the plane while it was being flown with regard to cannabis. About the only regulation that exists here is the indoor air quality rule, which just says you can't smoke in public places. And so I feel that real estate professionals have had to sort of make their own rule book around cannabis, and they are learning as they go along, learning about finance. They're learning about the impact of the black market potentially, and there have been tons of mistakes made. And so I feel that this conference is going to give people the opportunity to avoid making those same mistakes and learn from these sort of ad hoc rules that have come up as real estate property managers or owners or bankers have tried to sort of cobble together a framework that really works to keep their industry healthy and also acknowledge this new industry that in Colorado alone is $1 billion industry. I mean, it's not going to go away. It's still going to be part of your lease agreements going forward, and people need to figure out how to make it work for themselves.